Hello, from this vlog, I am going to provide you with an example of what is required from week three's assignment. Initially, I will give you a brief analysis of what a literature review is in hopes that we can understand together on how to complete our assignment. An analysis of a literature review. The topic that I chose to write about was communication in the virtual workplace. This type of material was obtained from the Journal of Management and Development. Some of the words that I chose to use whenever I did my research in looking in the ProQuest database from the Queen's Library was communication, virtual workplace, telecommuting. And whenever I chose this piece of material, I made sure that it was peer reviewed and that it was a scholarly piece of information. You can narrow down your results whenever you do your research in the database as well. You will notice here when it pulls the article that you're looking for that how the authors chose to position words such as communication, satisfaction, virtual workplace, and this particular article contained the words that are bright and bold that if this is not something that you're looking for, you can move on to your next piece of scholarly material in hopes that that'll be able to help you pull together your paper. Now, literature review is a functional subheading. Authors of traditional research papers usually use functional subheadings. However, some use descriptive subheadings. And what I mean by descriptive subheadings is at the beginning of the paper, you can see here where they've provided the purpose of the paper, the design of the paper, the findings, the research, the originality, value. They also provide keywords such as teleworking, communication, Turkey, and virtual organizations. You will also see where this paper has the type of paper that it is. It's a research paper. In the beginning of the research paper, you will see where there is an introduction of the paper, but they also provide us with the objectives of the paper, the focus of the paper, and also the thesis statement. As you can see here, the thesis statement was contained in the second paragraph of the paper. Throughout the paper, you will see various themes. And what I mean by themes is a set of themes or things that organize and make sense of the sources and develop the thesis statement. For example, sources that supports a particular position, whether they oppose or whether they would like to offer alternative views. And we can see here the two authors gave two different themes that I pulled out here, where it says organizations must build trust among workers. And this theme, they're talking about organizations. And the next theme that I pulled out here was, indeed, communication is one of the most important concerns of managers and workers in the virtual workplace. Right here, the rolling theme is communication is one. Now, as you continue reading your piece of literature, you will see where the authors provide explanations and various evaluations of their conclusion. This is where the author married the conclusion of their thesis statement along with other scholarly material. As noted here in this paragraph, we can see where they reference back other pieces of scholarly material that they chose to use, and they're tying it all in together with their research. You will also see within the piece of literature the comparisons, the contrasts, the conclusions, the gaps, and the various speculations the authors chose based on their research and the research of others. As always, sources must be cited. And I cited my sources right here. And as you can see, the author cited their sources towards the end of their paper. It is very important that you give credit to the authors of research materials. Now, For week 3, we would needed to go in and look at the guidelines for what a good literature review is. Look at how it provides an overview, the structure of the paper, and that's what I just gave you, an analysis on the structure of what a piece of good literature review is. Now, for week 3's assignment, we needed to go in and show that we know what a good piece of literature is. We need to provide a 2 to 4 paragraph paper that focuses on incorporating the key elements of the literature review as it is provided in the guidelines for what a good literature review is. And we need to just make sure that we focus on making sure that we incorporate the elements and to show that we understand what the elements are of a good literature review is as it pertains to our topic. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good day.